get on the motorway and just zoom, gone. And then I don't know what happened, I just could not get on motorways. I just could not get on even the road, Susan. We were going for like church a week away, camping. And I drove my S.E.L.F, I call it. And Susan and her husband was behind me. And as I got on the road, something just happened, I had to stop. I was shaking, the anxiety, everything was up. I just couldn't do it, just couldn't do it. And God is good because your husband was dropping you off and taking the car back, so he had to drive my car with my 2 younger children in the back. Anything could have happened. And my biggest fear, what I always visualize as a negative, I'm going to be on the motorway and I'm going to crash. And if I've got people in the car with me, they're going to die. And the people on the road that's on the motorway with me, they're going to die. I just couldn't bring this. I couldn't even go over. If anybody knows the Aston Express, that's like 2 minutes. I couldn't even go on that. Every time I'm coming from town and I'm on the Queen's Way zone and it's making things like I come off. I say, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then I come off. And I've lived with that for years. And I'm also a solicitor and criminal, so I'll be in court almost every day. And every day for 21 years, the fear that ran through me to speak publicly as I'm speaking to you here now, and I'm stood in front of the judge, of people beside me, I'd be like this internalizing that fear, that anger. So when I did the hypnotherapy, so I went forward driving because I've got a job where it was in Coventry, my duty slot was in Coventry, I live in Birmingham. I can't get on the motorway to get, how am I going to do this? And at first work was good with me. They said, you know, you can take public transport, you know, but then when you're in a police station and you get there for like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the person's drunk or they're not ready to be interviewed, you cannot leave because at any point, so there was one time I left to get to the train station, I came out, it was pitch black, dark, and I thought, Jeannie, what are you doing? You're endangering yourself to go and support somebody else who's done what they shouldn't have done in the first place. What are you doing? So I said, you know what? This has got to stop. I need to get myself to these places because this is my bread and butter. And I cannot endanger myself to get my bread and butter, to keep the roof over the head for the family as my share. So what I did is, I said, I'm gonna sort this out. And this is when I was 50. I'm gonna sort this out. And then pandemic hit. We were gonna